Welcome into the Cobourg Community Center here on your Sunday evening, a special Father's Day edition of Major Series lacrosse action. And it's the 1-5 Oakville Rock coming to visit the 3-4 Cobourg Kodiaks. These two teams saw each other less than a week ago, Scott Arnold, and they battled it out in overtime. And it was Matt Marinier matching his brother Alex, who already got a OT winner earlier in the season, getting the OTW that night.
Yeah, less than 2 minutes into the overtime frame for the 11-10 win. Oakville ended up playing again on Wednesday, losing pretty handily to the Brooklyn Lacrosse Club. Cobourg hasn't played since then, but it was a great game on Monday, and I expect the same again here at the CCC on this Sunday night.
The Oakville, Ontario native played for Lafayette in his collegiate days, as well as for Team Poland. Now right in front of the net, they score. Luke Robinson with his fourth goal of the season.
Great dish from Dowick, and then right at the top of the crease, Robinson jumps up in the air, and that's enough to fool Brown. You can see the quick line change for the Rock. They got everybody off, and then the pass down low, and Robinson, I don't know if he meant to do that or not. I thought he jumped up and was maybe going to do something, then he came back down and put the shot on the far side. And it was a battle between the goalies who were traded. Rose was in net for the Lakers that night.
Haley with a flipper to Woods, who goes top cheddar because it tastes better.
Aaron Woods with a nice shot on the run. A little bit of a sidearm as he's cutting across the top. And you can see the flip pass, and then Woods on the run uses a little bit of a screen in front as Chris Weir was defending him, and Kells wasn't able to slide over on time.
Robinson, once again, he's hot, or at least he is the hot hand, I should say, after scoring the first goal of this game. And as I say that, right on cue, Luke Robinson has number 2 on the night, number 5 on the season.
Robinson with both goals for the Oakville Rock, and he gets everything behind this one. Just a classic overhand shot. You can see Brown getting a piece of it, but it's just such a hard shot that it goes right through.
Options, crawls over to the near side and gives it over to Carson Moyer. Moyer takes a hit from Romanchuk, but feeds a teammate who scores. Zane Dalpy with his second goal of the season.
And it's similar to that second goal that the Oakville Rock had just from the other side. But in terms of just how hard he threw that ball, he wanted to make sure that was going in the back of the net. Brown falls over with the ball. Nice pick to create a little bit of that opening, and then just a rocket.
Scoring for us, Aaron Woods was able to tie it up at 1-1, but now you have Robinson, Dalpy, and Weir all involved in the action now. And with a $1:42 left on the opening clock here on your Father's Day, here in the second frame. Harrington back to Thompson. Thompson had that top corner pick, but he couldn't hit the mark. Now a chance for Woods. Woods scores his second goal of the game, 26 seconds into the second frame.
Who hung on to that ball until he saw an opening, and as soon as he did, he was able to drive towards that net. And he had Landon Kells on the move, and you can see a little bit of a miscommunication on the back end. You can see Swiston grabbing his helmet after he couldn't pick up that loose ball. As soon as the ball went in the net, you see him just crunch down. He wanted that one, but Woods capitalizes.
Here's a chance up the floor. Zach Kearney leading the charge, gives it over to a teammate who cuts in and scores. Kearney transitioned it up the floor, but it's Carson Moyer with his second goal of the season.
And you'll see again that quick transition. As soon as the Rock get the ball, they're gone. A couple of the Kodiaks trying to get on from the bench, but Oakville had already set up with 3 guys driving through, and they're able to capitalize on that 3-on-2 opportunity.
Crease, it'll give the Kodiaks the ball back. Dooley with Romanchuk. Romanchuk short-handed score! Curtis Romanchuk with his first goal in 2025. It's a short-handed variety from the Aurora, Ontario native.
2 guys from coming off the Rock bench. Chase and Dooley, you see him look over his left shoulder, see the 2 Rock players near him, looks over at Romanchuk, who's got a clear lane. No fake, just top shelf, and here's how Kells saw it.
Harrington trying to hang on to it, watched by Lucas Hukel. Beautiful pass, and they score! Alex Marinier, another short-handed marker. That's 2 short-handed markers with his brother Matt sitting in the sin bin.
Great play by Jake Harrington on the near side. He draws everyone over this way, and then Marinier finds a hole, sneaks in, grabs the dish. You can see Landon Kells gets a piece of it, but not enough. But what a play. You see Marinier just streaking through the middle, full speed ahead. None of the Rock saw him coming.
Josh Dawick being watched by Matt Marinier. Dawick's got the rock in his possession right now. Feeds a teammate, tried to go low, and he scores! Ty English with his 9th goal of the season increases the lead to 2 for the Rock here in the second frame.
First goal of the game for English, who is on the move, coming out towards the top. He stopped circling around once he realized there was a bit of a plugged lane in front and lots of traffic in front of Brown. Nice flip pass from Dawick to create that opportunity, but you can see how far English is out past that dotted shooting circle, but he swings around 2 Cobourg Kodiaks defenders, uses them as a screen. Brown couldn't see the shot.
In this game, and Luke Robinson. Carson Moyer, give and go, chest saved by Brown, rebounds there, and they score! Carson Moyer with his 2nd goal of the game and his 3rd goal of the season. And man, oh man, 3:23 into the 3rd. It's a 3-goal lead for the visiting Rock.
Not only is it his 2nd goal of the game, but his 4th point of the game, which is a high in this game. There's nobody else who has more than 2. Or actually, there's a couple with 3, Dawick and Robertson after that one, tack on the assist, but Moyer just flowing through. He's a huge body, and he stays out of the crease. That was just inches from going past that perimeter.
Haley and Woods on a give and go. 13 seconds left on possession. Alex Marinier, a no-looker to Haley. Haley in front of the net, and they score! Brock Haley, his 10th goal in 2025. A nice little cheeky pass from Alex Marinier.
And the other Marinier, the older brother, Matt Marinier, he was causing chaos in the middle. You can see him tied up with his man at the top of the screen. That kept the inside lane open and allowed Alex Marinier to swing off that pick, and that's how it all developed. He comes out, little flip pass down to Haley, just a great play all around.
Landon Kells, but it actually goes off the end wall, and now taking advantage of the Cobourg miscue, but the officials said, hold the phone. They didn't like how Caden Brennan had the possession. Caden Brennan just went, well, I'm going to take this and score. And the officials said, no, bring it back.
Yeah, which usually they just blow it in and let it play.
One-timer, and they score. A beautiful pass, and I believe that's Jack McAlpine, number 22, with his 2nd goal of the campaign.
So that unusual whistle from the referee actually allowed Oakville to get their offense out there and set up this play, so it worked out in their favor. And just a nice pass, Ty English driving towards the net. He already has a goal tonight, and instead, a little bit of a no-look pass going across.